Alright, Nick, what's your view on this game?
As a whole or at the start?
As no, not at the start, as a whole.
Um, there was a lot of like small things and then a really important fight at the end, but I feel like I've got to be missing stuff in between.
Well, this game is quite awkward because your champion's actually not that useful. All the champs except for bot lane. When it comes to early game. Well, actually, no, Castellan's kind of free pre-6. How did Kali die? Level 3 gank.
Support. That's not the jungler.
Wait, what?
The Shaco's support.
Oh, did I say Shaco? I meant
Well, you
Castellan.
said gank. I was just clarifying that it was not the
Oh,
jungler.
oh yeah, Shaco. Oh, right. Yes, I thought Shaco was the jungle for a sec. Just three camp gank, man. It's just the assumption. Okay, so Shaco pushed bot and then ganked mid, and then ganked mid again. Windows farming. Split sides. 2v1 bot. Shaco's back. How are we gonna affect the lanes here? It's pretty hard. Don't know how they got dived. Two. Yes. Beautiful look. Counter. A little bit of a problem. You don't do much damage to this champ.
Yep.
Oh, no.
I got a little ambitious.
Oh, no. Dude, you're having such a good early game up until, like, not
Yeah.
such a good, but like, the decision making, the map movements, like, you're dealing with
Right.
two junglers and you're countering, and your bot lane's winning and scaling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I just E out, it's fine instead of like trying to look for that.
Yeah, well, it's just
Yeah.
the mindset that you should know you're winning by the fact that you just 2v3'd here, right? You trade 1 for 1
Yeah.
in a 2v3, you're winning. Like, I hope so. If the bot lane is losing 2v1, then it's, I don't know what to say. Yeah, they got 2 plates, they're right. Quick ganks, but it's okay, 2 plates.
That should have been a kill there for sure. I was pretty mad about that.
I think that's one of the ones we've reviewed before where you just need to E, like, literally close behind him or on, like, just behind him so that even if he walks forward and dodges, he's dead.
Yeah.
I like the deploy though. We deploy bot. Hell no, what is this new build? Night Spell?
Yeah. I believe Engage was doing like Balmy Cinder Night spell,
Oh,
but then
okay.
someone had an idea of like skipping the Balmy Cinder, and I kind of like it. It's not as bad as it looks, I swear.
Okay, I mean, it's I'm not playing the champ, you're playing the champ, so if it feels fine,
Yeah.
that's fine. Wait, so why is Akali roaming? You have to hold mid.
She was roaming a lot this game, and I was starting to wonder if I was like over covering mid.
No, you're not on this turn. I think you made the correct move. You're not gonna make it to that bot wave or that play. I think that's fine. The only thing I could say is you could, like, you know, babysit her, as in watch her movement, right?
Hmm.
Because you can call off a play if you think there's a 0% chance this works. But that'll require you knowing, I guess, knowing what she can and can't do, right?
Yeah.
It's not an easy skill to have, but yeah, if you can, it would help because you don't want to be stuck on the turret uh when you lose 1v1 to the guy anyway. Like, every time you show here, it's sort of like, I mean, it helps that everyone on the enemy teams, you know. And as soon as you leave, they know you need to farm, right? So it's like a perfect back and forth scenario for them.
Yeah.
Okay, Aatrox is level 11. It's good work. Very nice. You know, no way. Hit those.
And then I get my ankles broken.
Huh? Oh, he ults to the bush. Oh, okay, that's smart. Wait, what? He didn't. He
He
ulted down.
ulted to the right, and I
Oh,
thought he
okay.
ulted into the brush.
Yeah, yeah,
And I was like, where'd he go? Because he like shows a little bit later or something,
yeah.
like walking. I'm like, oh my god.
I mean, this is just experience, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything in terms of like feedback I could give you that's gonna improve how you play the situation next time, besides like your approach to it. But
Yeah.
I would say the biggest thing to take away is to make sure you like to remember the bad times, the harsh times, and why that happened. Because I mean, it's hindsight 2020. It's easy, right? You can see in hindsight. Well, your team's not following up. You don't have enough damage. You have full tank items. Even though
I
your
could just
Zac,
turn on Mundo anyway, right? Because he's like kind of going into my team there.
yeah, exactly. But that's in hindsight. But in real time, all you see is like a low ass Caston, and your E's up in one, right? So
Yeah, that's very true.
that's the thing that doesn't matter what we say right now in review. It's about you taking the experience and being like, okay, next time when I can chase an opponent, maybe I can be flexible and see if I need to chase, right? Maybe do I need to chase it? Do I have the follow up? Just getting into that sort of habit of being open minded to what you can and can't do. That one you can't like. It's one of those things in the moment you got to be able to identify, which is difficult, but
Yeah.
you can do it. It's just a lot of more experience. Smaller things.
Yeah, the Smolder really started to ramp up towards the end of the game.
Yeah, smaller versus Kasten scaling, but any other Jenna too. The Shaco, versing a Shaco, they don't have a natural support to have more damage. Alright, this is an interesting situation. So I don't see you get in this situation often. And you're just in a face off. What do you think about this situation?
I did not want to take the fight. I didn't want to like enter their jungle. I thought it wouldn't be good for us to do. It'd be really easy for them to one hit their skill shots going through that tight area, but then Darius is gonna build his stacks pretty easily.
True. So there's two things I want you to take from this situation. And I think the main thing that I want you to be able to recognize, Nick, is angles. Right? The other one is terrain, but first let's talk about angles. So we know Caston's behind us.
Mhm.
We know Akali's first. We know Darius. They're all topside. So now we're facing each other, right? Both sides.
Yeah.
But as soon as someone changes the angle on the situation, you're no longer just facing each other. So right now it's useless. As soon as Akali is here, you should be taking the fight straight away. Like think about Kaisa right now and think about her position right now. Think
Yeah.
about the threat she has to deal with, right?
Yeah, because now she has to deal with the collie behind her.
On the left, yeah, on the right, and you guys on the left. And if Aatrox was like super genius, he would also try to walk around as well. So you're attacking from three angles. So what that's going to create is a dilemma for the front line, right? The front line also want to go on your back line, but how can they go on your back line if you've just by physically standing at an angle, you're creating more threat than like you're creating a dilemma for the 80 carry, so you're also creating a dilemma for the front line. 80, if they go in on U3 right now or U4 while Akali is going behind, how is the 80 carry going to hit and follow up on whoever engages on you guys, right?
Yeah, she can't.
Yeah, so this is a big missed opportunity to just ace them here. As soon as Akali is here, you should be going in. Like, obviously, again, we talked about it before. Uh, you want to hit your E, but you don't have to hit your E if you just throw like go in at the right time, so you can like slap with your Q, right? So here would have been a really good opportunity. Akali's still behind. Akali's still behind. Akali's still behind. Oh, Aatrox leaves. Okay, this is awkward. Wait, what? Wait, what? No. Also, this is the same scenario, right? If Aatrox stays with you guys and you guys go in the sideline bush, they can't walk up like this. Look at Akali.
Yeah, I did want to take this swipe, but like I just said Aatrox now. I'm like, oh well, can't really do it anymore.
Yeah, that's well, it's good to know. You should. It's good to. It's a good something to read because yeah, again, you don't. I don't see you in that situation often. You just straight 5v5 face off. Oh wow. Ah damn. W passive damage. Do you think that item's OP? That armor item, one on the
Unending despair.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of it on Zac. It's pretty easy to apply. It even kicks in during his passive, which is kind of nice.
I just haven't felt it. It looked the numbers look great, but I don't know. I haven't like felt it.
Yeah, I definitely felt it more with my old build where I got it more like fourth item. Because I used to go like
Is that because
more
it's a
expensive.
scaling? Is that because it's a scaling
Yeah, yeah.
item?
Like if I have Jack Show before it, it's so much easier to actually get multiple procs. But here I'm more building it just because Kindle Gem builds into it,
Mhm.
which is like the build that Engage is cooked up, just a bunch of Kindle Gem items.
I think Abyssal Mask is like yeah, it's way better than Rukin because shouldn't be getting one shot anyway by MR.
Yeah.
Okay, late contest. Oh no, not late contest. You guys kill them. Just taking the base. He ignores you, steals it. Lost the Baron.
I missed this might by 7.
Critical.
Yeah. I feel like if they don't get Soul there and then we get Baron, it actually changes it a lot.
Does help, but let's see. Because I have a feeling that you guys should win no matter what right now. Like as in the fights, if we play better than them.
Yeah.
Easier said than done, but you have a Janna smaller, they have Shaco in 30 minutes right now. I think Shaco is providing any utility. Should have like one less champion base. Good attempt. Oh, good. Yeah, good adjustment.
I really
Oh
messed
my
up here. I
god.
gave him mana.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh shit. We had to just
Right
ignore.
after he autoed me, I realized where I went wrong. I was like, oh, I really just did that.
And I thought he was dead here, so I was like, yeah, well, we can look past that, but we can't look past it apparently.
Yeah. I was like, he has no mana. I just completely forgot about him having the ability to give him mana.
You could have as well stayed away from him until you had E again.
Yeah,
Makes
yeah.
sense. Oh, they're still in your base because Akali died. It was a good look. Castle and show top, right?
Yeah.
Okay, be careful now. Castle can speedrun it here. I don't know why Castle has malignance. That's interesting. Oi! Hey, that is the longest Q slap I've seen in a while. Damn. Alright, what happened?
We
Kali got
don't have a
soloed.
Kali.
That doesn't necessarily mean you lose, it just means you have to play
Right.
much better.
Yeah. I still thought it was worth taking even without her.
Yeah.
But then Smolder gets flanked by Caston. Still lives, but he can't really do any damage.
Yeah, so I think. Wait, why are we so like. It just spawned. We're going crazy here. I think the first takeaway from this situation versus an assassin, or an assassin that can do damage, like it could be talent, it could be anyone basically, as long as he actually does damage. Because we need to find him first. By finding him, I don't mean you per se. Like it should have been because you don't do damage to him, right? He can actually just ignore you, literally walk past you.
Yeah, I don't do anything with
It
his
would,
Q.
yeah, it would have been like Aatrox, right? So like pinging to look for him. Hopefully, like Aatrox would do that. Would have helped so much more here than him. I don't know, baiting Shackle. Like getting Shackle doesn't do champ. This guy's not even a champion. He's just a. he's he's just I don't know. He's just a bot in the game. Like it looks really good here, but it's like we talked about before in the same situation Akali was in, right? You're
Hmm.
shitting on them, but Caston is making 4 people deal with him while you're getting hit for free. Like ideally, so Aatrox matches. I'm just gonna give you the visuals on this audio visuals. Aatrox matches. You guys are 3 in the front. Now you can start the fight if you want to. If Aatrox is pushing the Casson out, if not, you can also pressure the Casson to like ult back and forth, right? Because the dragon's still very healthy, and they don't do much
Yeah.
damage to dragon, right? Like they do actually, to be honest. They have Kai'Sa with Rageblade, but you can see it ticking down pretty clearly. It's not going to be like a surprise. So
Yeah, yeah.
you can play between defending Kai'Sa and looking for a good time to go in when Casson's too split from the fall. I mean, these type of games are the ones to remember because you don't get in these situations too often, but it would be very helpful to do because sure, like I'm saying it's the same way because I literally played a 50-minute competitive game for the first time in like a year, and I learned a lot from those situations, and so it is probably the same thing. I mean, you're pretty much right about the review. It's like it was all the it was like the small team fighting decision making stuff that I think you need to work on. I think that's the main focus we should have these days, my opinion. Like your map movement has I don't see anything majorly like maybe I could go nitpick, but in general I feel like you're in the right place at the right time. Except when the Kali forced you to farm on the tower. But
Right.
yeah, other than that, I really think it's coming down right now for you to the next step in your progression is what we just talked about, the small decisions you have to make in real time in fighting. So you're basically playing Street Fighter. You gotta click your buttons right, make decisions fast, smart decisions.
Yeah.
And then that team fighting concept too. I don't know how much you're gonna actually fight straight up team fight because it doesn't happen a lot in solo queue, but it's like really important to understand. I think that's something I've been working on too recently. So
Yeah, I feel like the 5v5 fights are usually happening whenever I'm behind. Like if I'm ahead, I don't ever have to be at that point. But in the tougher games, that usually seems to happen.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're basically forced to, and the enemy team knows it.
Yeah.